FTL is no stranger to extravagant concerts and shows. And based on the light show we've got going right now, things are heating up in Hotlanta tonight. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Florida Gators, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away first. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida's offense will take the field first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Gonna run it. It's Ball. Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Breaks into the open. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gators!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense has its first opportunity of the day. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Punt is in the air. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Grabbed over the middle. It's Montgomery. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Montgomery. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play. The Gators are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the big fella. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Up-tempo for the offense. Going to the run, it's Ball.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Off play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Touchdown, Florida! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now on 2nd down. On the option, it's King. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's King. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll pull it on the read. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to the ground. Fights off the defender. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Gators! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll leave it with him.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air. It's Lagway. Pocket breaking down. Gets away. Creates a little room. Across the 35. Running through contact. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back on the option, the give. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. And the Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
how explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a man miss. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The inside handoff. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Here on third down for this offense. Dropping back, it's King. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. On the move, it's Ball. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Good jet sweep pass. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself on the draw.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wide receiver going in motion. The pitch to the left. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. The give. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Gets the back moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Got his man on the outside.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Montgomery. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Livingston. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line. 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's King. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off, a turnover in their own end.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
This time on target. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's King. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Lining up to add another. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Hold and fire complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. To throw, it's King. Here's the pressure. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He unleashes a long one. Holds it in on the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Look out, he's got room. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. At midfield, he's got room. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And tackled there by the defense. The Yellow Jackets line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's King. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. He'll pull it on the read. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Leaves it with the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Found a seam. There he goes. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Livingston. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll try to pop the draw. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be...
He's going for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. He marched 78 yards down the field. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. The Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's King. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's still running after the move. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. From the gun, running back on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Gators will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Scanning the field, it's Grimes. Finds his back in the middle. Tripped up for the tackle. The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game, Dave.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. He splits the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Blasted as he lets it go. Rolls it in. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the run, it's Ball. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The hand to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. Kick is in the air. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The give to the back. Breaks into the open.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The offense comes out 1st and 10 from the 11. To the air, it's Grimes. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Looking for a crease, it's Maddox. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A 3rd down try for the offense. Give to the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Punt is on its way. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll start this drive going to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time he's got his man.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
They boot it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.